Hey, this is John Tibbs, and you're tuning into 117 TV.
We are so excited today to introduce you to John Tibbs. Nice to see you today.
Hi there.
Brand new album out. It is called Dead Man Walking.
I was a dead man walking till you gave me life. The grace that comes with a price, I'm told.
So there's a definite theme and message behind the music. Talk a little bit about that for me.
Overall, it talks about how all of us have our own different struggles. Ever since I was a kid, I have picked up a awful stutter, just like that. And as I tour all over, it's become something that causes a ton of stress. And I just like to encourage people that that's the issue I have. But I think if all of us are honest, all of us have our own struggles and situations. And I think that those things sometimes cause other pieces, such as guilt and anxiety and stress, and those things act as chains, I think, oftentimes, and keep us out of being the people that God has created us into being. And so that's what this whole album talks on, is that Christ came onto this earth, and his act on the cross tears those chains off, and because of them there's hope.
Your struggle is one that's not easy to hide behind. Yeah, and yet you've chosen to actually take your struggle and to make it public and to talk about, and so many people that can probably identify with that. And yet you're on stage performing and talking and giving your testimony, and then using it also with a beautiful God-given talent of song. And I've always been fascinated with people who do stutter or have speech impediments, that once you're behind a microphone and singing, that you have this beautiful voice and talent to share.
There is a scripture in 2 Corinthians that says that in our weakness, his power is perfect. Mm-hmm. And that's just something that I just hold on to day in and day out. And I hope on this album it just points people to that.
Now it's actually become a part of your ministry.
To rise above it all, swim out in the deep, climb up any mountain, even when it's steep, surrender all my weakness, give you all my faults, even when my faith is small, love stands tall.
I didn't tell anybody. There are days where it's horrible, and that just kind of talks about how intentional I had been to kind of hide things, and I did that the whole time. And then I became an adult and kept doing that and toured and just, being introduced to people all the time. And that is exhausting. Just, I was doing that, but I think all of us tend to do that. And just that whole idea of acting as if everything's perfect, as if we have all the answers. And, that just isn't how it is, and that's okay. And so I just hope to encourage people, you don't have to be perfect in every situation. God is in every situation.
You're also going to be going out on the road with some pretty cool company, Matt Maher, and casting crowns. That's going to be fun. And then, of course, the Newsboys. So you're going to be introduced to some pretty big audiences.
I think I tallied it up the other day, and it was January up till August, there was 80 pull us evenings that I'll be out opening up, and I'm just excited about the opportunity. All those artists have continued to create awesome albums that have connected to people, and so to just have the opportunity to go out there, I am so excited about that.
I would be too. That's some great company. Well, congratulations on the album, and I just have a feeling that God's going to use you and the way he made you perfect in his sight in really awesome ways. So nice to meet you, John.